Okay, gang, I have another fresh nut video. The last one I did was about the fresh almonds. These are fresh pistachios. I'm dropping them. So they have the hull and the fruit still on them. They are, let me angle towards the camera. So they have a little like red blush on them, and they are apparently distantly related to mangoes. I did not know that before researching these, and it's funny because they look like tiny mangoes when they're still the whole fruit. They have that like red blush that mangoes tend to get on them. So some of them will get this bruising, but it does not affect the nut inside. And I read that you want to remove the fruit and the hull. Oh. Okay. This one's going to be tough. I need to go get my nut cracker. Okay, we're back. Some of these, I did get a nutcracker, but some of these that I'm opening are already cracking open. So let's start with those less effort ones. And then we'll circle back to the ones that require more effort. So I just did the video about the fresh green almonds, and they were night and day, completely different than dried almonds. So I'm expecting fresh pistachios to be a different experience than what I'm used to from dried ones. So here we go. Interesting. So my initial reaction is that the classic pistachio flavor is not as strong. Cracking open more of them. So I'm wondering if that's something that develops as they dry. Can that be right? I'm gonna break this one trying to get it out of the hull. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I broke it. It's definitely in there, that pistachio taste, but obviously there's no crunch. And I wouldn't call it a green taste, but you can definitely tell that it's not still not a dried nut. I am struggling with this hull. There we go. Come on. I know this is the riveting entertainment. Okay. Let's see if the flavor builds with more that you have. For those that are wondering, I'm using a pair of scissors that has this guy right here to squeeze down on the hull to crack it open. So, I like it, but that pistachio flavor that I expected, it's not that strong. It's not really there, which is interesting. I was not expecting that. I was expecting, I guess I was expecting a different, like a stronger pistachio flavor. So maybe, so in this case, I would say there's a definite trade-off because I kind of like the texture of the fresh one versus like a dried pistachio. These are fairly easy to get into too. But the pistachio flavor that you would expect seems to be more nuanced and subtle. So I'm wondering if maybe that develops over time. Anybody that's familiar with what I'm trying to get at, let me know. Like, does that pistachio flavor develop as they dry? Like, I still like this, but it's not as strong. Okay, I had to look it up real fast because I just to make sure I wasn't going crazy, and it's true. So what I'm experiencing is they have a milder flavor, a milder and obviously greener flavor compared to dried pistachios. But again, I like it, but there's some trade-off. So this one might come down to the personal preference. I know a lot of people love the pistachio flavor, but I guess you only get it more pronounced in dried pistachios. And in fresh ones, it has a more subtle, nuanced flavor. That, again, I've already said it, but I don't hate it. It's not bad. Oh, that one was really green tasting. Almost fruity, but not. Yeah, this is a different experience. I'm not sure that I would seek these out that often. It kind of strikes me as they're very easy to eat though. Once you've got the nutcracker for the ones that aren't easy to open. So I could just sit here and go to town on these. Anyway, what I was going to say is, I bet that this particular flavor plays into nostalgia quite a lot. So if you grew up with these, then you probably love fresh pistachios more than dried. Whereas I'm used to dried pistachios, so this is a different experience for me. I kind of want to maybe next time I have these, I'll try fresh and dried pistachios together and see what that's like. That might be interesting. But this was interesting. Overall, I wasn't expecting it to be like that. They're good. They are good. Recommend trying them and seeing what you think for yourself. But I wasn't expecting it to be milder and more nuanced like that. Definitely interesting. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. I'll see you guys next time.